First of all, a warm welcome to all of you, and I hope you are well and doing great in your BSA journey. Today is our second lecture on BSA, and the topic we are going to talk about today is two pointers. Yes, today we are going to talk about two pointers. So before starting this video, I want to tell you something like about my teaching way. Like I will teach you in slightly different way because I don't make I don't want to make like many videos on that same topic. Like this is the first and most probably last video until unless you will not comment on that, like make the video on a specific problem. Otherwise, this is the first and last video on two pointers because you know doing DSA doesn't mean like need to watch more and more videos and more playlist. It's about to think in right direction. So we will try to focus on the right direction and the right path rather than like what making more and more videos like. And the also thing is like I will not write any code like here. I just show you like the pseudo code, how to approach the questions. I will show you some steps in that in we need to follow that steps step by step. Okay. And that's it all about that. Let's move into the topic. Good point. So as I said, today's topic is two pointer. And we'll talk what is the two pointer. So the basic and the straightforward answer about two pointers is like we need to use two variables or two pointers in an array, string, or anyway in any other. We will use this most of time in searching and traversing an array and finding an specific element or specific index most of time. So the definition is two pointers like the two pointers is a technique and it's normally used for searching, and we use two pointers in one loop over the given data structure. This is the also other way we use, and this one is a quite common approach for which is used to solve coding problems like DSA problems, lead code problems, and mostly related to string, array, and linked list. So this is about two pointers. Now there is a two way or there is a two type of two pointers. The first one is opposite directional or so let's try it. There is a, as I said, there is a two way. There is a two type of two pointers. First one is opposite directional, and the second one is equidirectional. These are two common type of two pointers. What is the meaning of opposite directional and what is the meaning of equidirectional? Let's do one by one. Let's talk about. So the opposite directional means we set two pointers or two variable in opposite direction. Just suppose there is an array. Just suppose this is an array. There is an array, and here are some elements. So suppose there are some elements. And so here, as I said, two pointers means we need to use two variables or two pointers, whatever we call. So let's the opposite direction means the first variable we will put here and the second one is here. Both are in opposite direction. This is the start and this one and pointer. Both are pointers and the start pointers will go in right direction and the end pointers will go in left direction. After for a specific value, like if we are finding any specific value for that, like it's like it's make the time complexity it's reduce time complexity very much, like from O(n) square, or we can say from yeah O(n) square or 2 O(n), like it's reduced very much, and most of time it's very easy. We just need to think, like we just need to find the first reasoning about questions. After that, it's easy to implement. So this is about two pointers. Now let's talk about equidirectional. So about equidirectional, let's make an array. Okay, I use this one. Just suppose this is an array and here are some elements. Mm, just focus on what I'm saying. Like don't focus on like how I'm writing, because I'm just using, as I said, I'm using cursor, so my laptop cursor, so that it's difficult to write, but I'm managing. So just suppose here are also element 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So in equidirectional means we start both pointers from same direction and from same index, like the start also here and the end also here, and we will move both depend on the condition, like which will we move first or which will we move second. It's all depend condition, what is the condition and what is the rules and contrast given in questions. So I hope you will understand about this one also. And the third one is like this is also used, but this one is mostly used in linked list and the cyclic chain, like where elements are there is a cycle, like a infinite loop kind, where we use this one. The thing is like the pointer is slow and fast pointer, slow and fast pointer. You just need to remember about this. Like this one also used, but this one used most of time in linked list, and we there the question say like a infinite loop and cyclic, where we use this one. So just just understand, like you can't understand it this with like theory. You need to implement this, then you will understand. Just understand, like when there is a infinite something, like that's the loop and that everything is infinite, like there is a cycle. So therefore we need to use slow and fast pointer. If you in future, like if you are not solving or not able to solve this kind of questions, so we will make one more video on that slow and fast pointer. But today we will, the most of time you can solve these questions, like you will get this kind of question. You can solve most of questions easily with that. Like the thing is, you just need to focus on questions, like what you question want. So I hope you understand what is the two pointers. Now, some steps like that we need to follow in every questions. Okay, just remember, follow every time. Whenever you do questions, just follow this one. So the steps is like these are non-negotiable steps. Like you need to follow every time, not only in two pointers but in every problem. This is called like the thing is I just want to say, or I just want to clear with you, like it's not like finding the pattern. It's not all about doing DSC. Like you need to a good reasoning. There too you can crack any farm or any MNC, like because pattern pattern appears in front of you like when you are clearly understood the questions and clearly explain the what is the question and what is the input and what is the output. After that you can find. Without it you can't. You just try and try, but it's not work overall. So I'm here just write some steps, like you just need to follow that steps properly. As I said, non-negotiable. So first, the first step is what exactly do I need to data. This is your first questions when you see a questions or a problem. You just need to ask every time when you start the questions and any problem on lead code, hacker rank. And the second one is, can I explain the problem in 1 to 2 line? This is your second question. You need to ask yourself about the question. And this one, the third one is like, given this input, what should happen step by step. This is the third one. Third one is like, you just need to first you just need to watch the examples that given in every problem, and you just need to think about that example. You just need to write that example in your rough copy or any notebook, and you just need to think like what's happening really with this input, like how's the pointers and how's the array indexes are changing, or what steps are following here, like that's kind of thing you need to ask yourself. So these are three important questions. After that, this is the most important point: find dependency. Where does the answer come from? This is the this one is the fourth and most important point that you need to solve, like find dependency. Where does the answer come from? Like which which pattern or which kind of structure or algorithm are using here? Like you just need to think about that questions and just need to ask yourself again and again until you can't solve that questions. Mm. And the fifth one, which which direction make this easier? This is specifically for two pointers, but you can also follow in others like sliding window, or there are many others core topics, cover pattern, you can use this one. Like you just need to find which direction is good for now for this based on problem, specific problem. And the sixth one is there any deletion, skipping, or matching? You just need to ask yourself like, is there any deletion? Is there any element are deleting or any skipping? You just need to write the conditions. Is there? Then you just need to think about different logic, like because in this kind of cases, you need to skip some element or you need to some delete some element because why it's different? Because every time when you delete something, the array indexes are changes and that totally different. Then the question is totally different. Like I want to say about this. And the seventh is most important. Can I can I simply can I simplify? In here there is a point some points like the first point is like can I combine steps? Second one is can I remove conditions? Sorry, I need to forward it. Can I remove condition? And the third one is can I avoid extra space? This one is also very important. The eighth one is edge cases. Like if you are aiming like as I said MNC and then edge cases has also important role in every problem. So we also need to give priority to edge cases. What if input is empty? And what if one sided finish finishes early? And what if all values are set? I read some basic edge cases, but you need to think about based on the questions, like what is the questions, and after that you just need to make your own edge cases. You just need to make minimum three edge cases. I don't know how many you can make, but minimum 3 to 4 edge cases is important. You just need to check like. And the ninth questions is ninth point is sorry, not question. My bad. Complexity thinking. Complexity thinking. How many times am I? How many times am I visiting elements? And can I reduce extra space? So these are most important points you need to follow in every questions, every single questions. When you do, first you just need to go through with each point step by step. This is the if you will follow this structure for 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Like, yeah, as I said, I'm be honest with you, like you can't get anything in 2 to 3 weeks. You just need to minimum, and also I'm saying minimum 2 to 3 months with this like problem, with this structure. I'm guaranteed like after that, whenever you just pick any questions, you can easily solve questions. Like, you know, what's the main problem with us? Like, we are good enough, we have a good brain, good muscles, brain muscles. But the thing is like whenever we just saw questions, we just try to find pattern and we just try to move on. We we don't read the question properly. We just try to solve instantly. Like just we just show the first example, and in example we just see the explanation and we just understand from that, and we think like, yeah, now we understand. But we don't read the question and the most of thing or the most of the solution in the problem. So the thing is like I just want to tell you, just follow these steps honestly and you will master DSA very easily. Like you don't need to worry about that, and it works definitely because I'm following this from last 6 to 12 months we can say, and now I can solve very well questions. So, and now the question last point is only now write code. So till till the 10th point you don't need to write any code in your laptop, in your Mac, or in any other platform. You just need one rough and notebook, and you just do all things in that notebook. After that, you need to write. If it is taking time in starting, so don't worry about like if you are, because I think you heard about that like solving one problem deeply is more than solving 4 to 5 problems. So this is all about my side. This is our first video. I think this one is helpful for you. I don't I won't say you like you will do like and subscribe this channel, but like I can request you like please comment, do a comment like is it helpful for you, like is it worth it or not, like otherwise the doing comment and subscribe, it's all up to you. If you will think it's good for you, it's help you in future, then do. Otherwise the request from my side is just do a comment like is it good, then just do like it's really helpful, because otherwise I will change the way of my teaching, and because like I don't want to waste your time. The main thing is like I don't want to waste your time. So there is a one more video come on 2 pointers. There I'll show you 2 to 3 questions. After that, it's done. 2 pointers. We will move on to the next question, next topic. Sorry, not next question. We want to know next topic because, as I said, doing more and more question is not about doing good DSA. It's not equal to that. So once again, thank you for watching this video. And the request is from my side, as I said, like please do a comment. I'm not asking you from for a like and for a subscribe because it's all up to you. Just do a comment like, is it helpful? Is it worth it? Or I need to change something in there. Thank you guys. And there is a Zoom for you. And let's pause the video and just write down this in a blank page and just put it on your wall, anywhere you want to put it, and just follow this. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.